Good morning, Nipher!
This is Jenna.
And Sydney, signing on.
Today is National Fried Rice Day.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
Fried rice is a great way to reuse leftover rice rather than throwing it out.
Thanks for the tip. Now, please put your hand on your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If anyone likes basketball, the Nipher basketball tryouts are Saturday, September 30th and Sunday, October 1st at KHS. Boys tryouts are on Saturday and girls tryouts are on Sunday.
You can talk to Mr. Taylor if you have any questions or want more information.
If you like sports,
it's Sports Beat time. College football edition with Luke and Charlie Pop.
The crowd is cheering, the atmosphere is shaking, and fans storm the field. This is college football.
This weekend, two games 746 miles away from each other ended with electric drama and thousands of fans on the field.
Whether it was a game decided by a 61-yard field goal
or a second overtime thriller,
the game went back and forth until the third quarter when Kansas State took a 10-point lead and had all the momentum going into the closing quarter.
Mizzou wasn't going to back down and made a 10-point comeback to tie it in the fourth.
With 3 seconds left in the game, Harrison Mevis, also known as the thicker kicker, made a buzzer-beater 61-yard field goal to win the upset game for Mizzou. It was the longest field goal in SEC history.
Missouri's quarterback Brady Cook was cooking out there for the Tigers in an upset match, even though before the game he was getting booed by Mizzou football fans. But he proved them wrong in this game, throwing for 356 yards and 2 touchdowns. Later that day at 8 p.m., the biggest rivalry game in Colorado football history happened, with Deion Sanders leading the way for Colorado this year. They have high hopes for their season with star players like Travis Hunter and Deion Sanders. Shedeur Sanders.
The game went back and forth, score after score, and turnover after turnover.
It was a 28-28 game going into overtime.
In overtime, Colorado had the first drive, and they drove down the field and scored from a dime by Sanders.
Colorado State got the ball back with the game on the line, and they scored to tie it up.
Colorado was up again in overtime and got another touchdown.
Colorado State had one last chance to win it with a desperation throw to the end zone.
With the last play of the game, Colorado intercepted the pass to win it.
Colorado football got yet another huge win this season and bragging rights for the best team in the state.
College football had an electric week, and there's many more to come. Colorado kicks off against number 10 Oregon tomorrow at 3:30 p.m., and Mizzou faces Memphis at 7:30 p.m. in St. Louis inside the Dome.
Wow, so much football.
I wonder if there's any other sports-related news.
There is the U.S. Open tennis tournament, which wrapped up in New York a few weeks ago.
Yeah, let's go to Hadley and Martha for more.
Could you imagine winning the U.S. Open just a few years from now?
This past 2 weeks, the men and women's U.S. Open has been going on in New York.
36-year-old Novak Djokovic won the male side, and 19-year-old Coco Gauff won the women's.
She surprised the crowd with a big comeback from losing the first set 2-6 to winning the whole thing over 25-year-old Aryna Sabalenka.
Coco Gauff was the youngest female to win the U.S. Open since Serena Williams when she was 17 years old in 1999.
Gauff is from Atlanta, Georgia, and started playing tennis at 6 years old.
She currently lives in Delray Beach, Florida, but went to high school in France.
With Gauff being only 5 years older than 8th grade students, let's see what Nipher students and staff think about the accomplishment.
Hey guys, I'm here with
Adeline Gross.
And what do you think about Coco Gauff winning the U.S. Open at just 19 years old?
I think that's really inspiring and such a good accomplishment for her. And as a tennis player, I look up to her.
Thank you. I'm here with
Owen Smiley.
And what do you think about Coco Gauff winning the U.S. Open at just 19 years old?
I think it's incredible.
Hi, I'm here with
Mr. Anich.
And what do you know about the U.S. Open?
What do I know about the U.S. Open? Let me tell you. First of all, I was really entertained this year. Boris Becker was in top form. Steffi Graf, I mean, you can't beat her when she's on fire like she was. The Williams sisters were incredible again. Andre Agassi, Yvonne Lindell, these guys rocked it, right? And even other great tennis stars who were there and playing to their like the best game I've ever seen. People like Martina Navratilova. I mean, Billie Jean King. Who? Coco.
I'm here with
Clayton Tilley.
And what do you think of Coco Gauff winning the U.S. Open at 19 years old?
She's really inspiring for young tennis players.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with.
Gia Miller.
And how do you feel about Coco Gauff winning the U.S. Open at just age 19?
I feel happy for her, and I'm excited that she won.
Hi, I'm here with Julie Model and Stella Rouse. What do you know about the U.S. Open? Coco Gauff won it at a really young age. It was a really cutthroat match. Thank you.
I'm here with.
Mr. Grana.
And how do you feel about Coco Gauff winning the U.S. Open at just 19 years old?
Super exciting. She is a very talented player, and it is very clear she is fearless and puts fear in her competitors.
Yep, definitely.
Thanks, y'all.
Wow, all these sports news got me thinking about when they have trivia on the Jumbotrons at games.
Those are my favorite part.
Well, we have our own trivia here with the first edition of the Nightly News Game Show.
Let's go to Neve and Charlotte on the scene.
Welcome to the Nightly News Game Show. Today we'll be doing Guess That Logo. I'm here with
Tessa McNally.
and
Sophia Hayes.
we'll be doing a Nipher Game Show. It's a trivia, of course. It's a logo guess, so whoever guesses the logo by clicking the buzzer will get to answer the question. If you get it incorrect, the other player will automatically get a guess. Let's get started. Logo number 1.
Urban Air.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, that was a hard one. Let's go logo number 2.
Louis Vuitton.
Yes, that's 1 point for Sophia.
Okay.
Logo number 3.
Pampers.
Correct. Next logo.
Is it Firefox?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh my God.
Okay, next logo.
Tide.
Correct.
Wendy's.
Correct. So next logo.
Walmart.
Correct.
Spotify.
Correct.
Pepsi.
Correct. Last one.
It's the gas station. Name it. Just had it. Like Ames or something?
No.
No, I don't know.
Thank you guys, and have a nice day.
I love watching game shows like that on TV with my mom.
Then you must have good show recommendations. I really need help choosing what to watch.
Oh, well, I watch Hope and Lily's What to Watch for my show recommendations.
If you don't know what to watch, watch what to watch. Titanic is an action-packed romance based on the voyage of the RMS Titanic. At the time, the largest moving object ever built. Rose discovers a lifetime love of penniless Jack Dawson, little to know that disaster will soon strike.
In the perspective of a dystopian-themed world, The Hunger Games is about a smart hunter, Katniss Everdeen from District 12, and what her experience is like competing in the deadly Hunger Games, where selected tributes have to fight to the death to satisfy the Capitol.
The Notebook is a heartwarming love story that will make your eyes water. Mill worker Noah, starred by Ryan Gosling, falls in love with rich girl Allie, Rachel McAdams. Without her parents' approval, they are still unconditionally and irrevocably in love. When Noah goes off to fight in World War II, Allie is heartbroken, but moves on with another man, only to find out years later when Noah returns to the small town, she notices she is still in love as ever.
A college student, Becca, has always liked singing alone, but when she goes to a new school with new people, things are bound to change. She never thought she would end up in a clique with people she barely knew, competing in college music competitions to hopefully cover up a mistake from the past.
Scotty Smalls makes lifelong friends on the Sandlot, where they play baseball in his new neighborhood. They have a series of fun memories and touching adventures. Unfortunately, they run into a problem when Smalls shows off his stepdad's signed baseball and it gets hit over the fence to a vicious mastiff, or as they like to call it, the Beast.
After 30 years of being a Navy test pilot, Pete Mitchell, otherwise known as Maverick, returns to Top Gun not as a student, but as a teacher to educate young students on his skills and techniques.
Well, that's all for today, Nipher.
Don't forget to like
And subscribe.
and remember,
You are a Nipher!